adventure this week is giving our new van the ultimate shakedown. Starting in Shepparton, we cruise to a beautiful town called Bright, which quite possibly takes the cake for one of the most beautiful towns in Australia, where we stock up on fuel and supplies and hit the Vic High Country. Then it's on to Echuca for one of the best campsites in Vic, and the fact that it's our friend's property makes it even better. It wasn't all sunshine and lollipops from this day. Picking up our new home just days before we were set off to begin our shakedown trip, we broke the truck in a big way. We blew the motor. We were thinking the worst, both with the price of the fix and the length of time it was going to take to fix such a problem. I know what you're thinking. How the bloody hell did you manage to do that? Well, you'll never guess. I know what you're probably thinking. We were trying to attempt some crazy desert crossing or bogged to the diffs. But no. As Jackson geared down from 4th to 3rd coming into a roundabout, basically, the motor did what's commonly known as throwing a leg out of bed, which means we snapped a conrod and it did some major damage to the inside of the motor and to our pockets. Why? No one knows. Isuzu are offering zero warranty due to the ECU remap and pretty much refused to investigate any further, blaming the remap. Was it the remap? Probably not. But hey, Isuzu make the rules, not us, and that's the rules. No use complaining. We knew what we were getting ourselves into when we tuned it. Heads up from us, but any mechanical issues and Isuzu are now doing a full download of your ECU and boost pressures and recording whether or not you've had your truck tuned. So it remains on the system and voids all future warranty. Anyway, as Jackson always says, you f*** around and you find out. The truck was back in a week and we were back at it. P.S. We tuned the truck again. Can't slow us down. Bright was one of the more beautiful towns we visited in Australia, probably top 5. Never have we seen such vibrant colours and amazing streams flowing down straight off the high country. Although, this will sound very strange to some, the water felt pure. I can't explain it, but it felt uncorrupted and gave off a very calming feeling. When you pass through there next, walk in the water and let us know if we're crazy or not. Anyway, it was the perfect stop off to grab some lunch at the pub before heading to the high country, and wow, did it set the tone.
Feels good to be back. Let's air down, because look where we are. Dirt roads, woohoo! I've got to air down the new super singles on the Caravan. I reckon we'll hit about 50 PSI with these. We'll go down to 40 in the back. I'm ready for this test run. It's going to be fun, testing something that, well, there's so many world firsts in this Caravan. So to be able to test it's a dream come true. I'm so bloody excited. Righto, let's get into it. Let's hit the road. Let's go camping. First ever water crossing. Get in, there's more to come. I missed the turn. So now I've got to back 100 metres down a very tight track and steep cliff. We're back on track. Camp slack, 5 minutes away. I'm keen to get out of the truck.
Stop!
It's a good start. I'd call that level. Why don't we camp there? Well, I think that's perfect. Here's what I'll do. I'll let you level the caravan and I'll slowly creep forward. But you need a two-way. And remember, this time, turn the two-way on.
This is majorly giving me boggy hole track vibes. I already yelled out stop really loud, didn't I?
Yeah, but I was waiting for you because I knew you didn't have the two-way.
You can't even see this as well as we can see it from here. That is so freaking sideways.
So what I'm going to do is I'll put this bag up and drop the bags on the other side just so it doesn't have so much top weight going this way. And then I'll just crawl forward nice and slow. And you hold the mic on, right?
Ready.
And just talk to me the whole time, nice and calmly. Breathe, all right?
So when I asked them to set these bags up, I said there's going to be times where I need to dump the air. Can you just have it so it dumps? But see how it's pulsing?
Yeah. Yeah, see.
Yeah, I'd prefer it just dumped. Is that going up?
Yeah, it is. Just a bit slowly. Yep, it's looking good. Start going up now on that side.
Righto, this is the last river crossing. And although it's not that deep, I want to show you something cool. So I almost demanded that this get called the Big Show, but instead it's called water crossing now. So if I click that, the caravan will go to max extension on the airbags, so nothing gets wet. Max extension is 1100 clearance from the ground, which is 1.1 meters. Ridiculous, overkill, but I like it. You want to go through the water?
Yeah, Baba.
Yeah, all right, seatbelts on.
What have you got here, Dad?
Rosie. She's so pretty.
Can you get in? You try.
I'm going to put the extra step out
He did
to save these.
He did it!
Full chin up.
David.
I'll go get the keys. We've got extra stairs in the tunnel boot.
Can I show you how I can do it? I reckon I can do it, Dad.
You reckon you can do it? Go, show off,
And holding a
babe.
baby. Evie has no faith in me. Watch this. Did it?
Wow.
She did that.
Rolling into camp late at night is never a good idea. Let's get dinner sorted. I don't even have time for a fire. Wait there. Long story short, we tested a whole bunch of stuff on the way in, but never really got to show you through it. So in the morning, I'll sit down and have a chat with you about exactly what I was doing, how I was doing it, and I think you're going to be blown away. Also, we found a few problems, so we'll go through them as well. Wow, it is cold. I don't know how Evie slept in that rooftop tent. Ugh. I'm gonna make myself a coffee and I'll either wait for Evie to wake up or I'll go have my coffee while I lay in the river, have an ice bath. Because isn't that what all the cool influencers do these days? I'm definitely not cool and I'm definitely not an influencer, but I reckon it'd be pretty cool to say that I had an ice bath in the Vic High Country. It's not the middle of winter, but it's winter enough for me. I need gloves, man. It's bitter. I don't know if you can see the steam coming out of the top of this, but did you see me feel the kettle to see if it was hot? There's a couple of times, hundreds of times, I flicked the kettle on to boil the kettle and forgot to turn the inverter on. So I was checking to make sure I didn't. Caravan things. Righto, I'll try and get through this without shivering. So the basic idea of this trip is we've picked the caravan up and we're heading out on what's called a shakedown. A shakedown trip for the caravan. What that involves is, or why we do this is because we head so remote, and in the next 4 to 5 weeks, you're going to see just how remote we're going to head. We're going to push this thing to the absolute limits. But what you want to do is get rid of all the teething issues in the caravan, and you want to figure out how to use the caravan, because there's a lot of things about each individual caravan that has different quirks and perks, right? Power, inputs and outputs. I want to see how the solar works. I want to see, although there's not much sun here, we're only going to get a little bit of sun, but at least I want to check the inputs and outputs, the inputs of the solar. I want to check basically how this whole system works. I've got 600 amps in the truck of lithium in the truck and 800 amps of lithium in the caravan at 48 volt. And I can basically, it's a super smart system. I can plug them into each other and it floats as one big battery bank, and one will trickle charge the other. If I'm using a lot of power in the caravan, it sucks power out of the truck at a faster rate. It's a really incredible system, state of the art, and I don't really think it's been done before. It's quite possibly a world first. There's a lot of world firsts on this caravan if I haven't mentioned it already. What there's a lack of in Australia is expedition caravans or remote travel caravans. There's Bruder Expedition, who make a cracker caravan, but their customization is like, you can't customize your layout. They give you a set plan, done. But then you've got cruiser van. As far as I'm concerned, are the duck's nuts, the bee's knees. They're what Reese is doing down at Cruiser Van is something special, and I wanted to be a part of the R&D involved in building the ultimate remote travel caravan. And not only remote travel caravan, family remote travel caravan. So the purpose of this whole trip is to shake it down, make sure all the systems are operating properly. As I said, we want the power, check the inputs and outputs of all the power, see what consumptions, what uses. What we've already found out is the hot water, because we've got this is full electric, this caravan, except for the gas bottles in the front that power the Weber. Last night, we've already figured out that the hot water systems, we installed 2 electric hot water systems, 2 tanks for the electric hot water systems, and they're running in parallel. But what that means is we're drawing 2,000 watts from the moment the first person has a shower, or 20 minutes before the first person has a shower. So you've got the boys who shower together off grid, then you've got Aurora that has a bath in the sink, then you've got Evie, then you've got Kyla and myself. So over that span, you think of what your family does in the shower at home, over that span of time, although we might be very good at not using too much water, it's literally drawing 2,000 watts over a 4-hour period. So that's a lot of wattage to be drawing. So it's just things like that we need to learn. Maybe we've got 40 litres. We need to condense how we have our showers. So it goes, as soon as the boys have a shower, Evie has their shower, then I have a shower, then Kyla has a shower, vice versa. We smash it out over an hour period and flick the hot water off. Then you've got to do the washing and things like that, the dishwashing and things like that. So we're just going to have to, as I said, learn how to do it all. So there's a couple of things already, and this is the best part about not being sponsored by anyone. We can go through the list of things that we need to fix and aren't good enough. A couple of things are us, the Cartwrights, just being goobers, but there's also a couple of things that I asked for that it was explained to me why I couldn't have it, but there were certain situations here that I recorded and are going to be in the video as to why I wanted it. So, for example, yesterday when we were trying to dump and raise the airbags to get around that hairpin corner with not flip the caravan, you could hear it pulsating.
See how it's pulsing?
Yeah, see.
Yeah, I'd prefer it just dumped.
So Safari has used the Garmin system, which is the screen that you've seen me pushing all the buttons on, and integrated that with the airbags. And it's what they've done is the first time anyone's ever done it in the caravan. And they wanted it to pulsate so it could read the data more accurately. And what I was saying to them is I just want it to dump, and I want it to, there can be a time where it pulsates, but I also need a button to dump and fill the bags as quickly as possible, because we've got the world's biggest compressor on board, and that compressor is now connected to the caravan. So That compressor then powers the bags for that caravan, so it should be able to move very fluid and very quickly. And it as you can see, like, it's a lot of situations, even coming through the water crossings on the way in, I'm pumping the bags right up to give us clearance. And especially with the steep entry and steep exit there, we need the bags to be able to move quickly. So anyway, I want the bags to be able to move quicker, and I'm going to have conversations with Cruiser Van and Garmin about trying to get that done. Now, keep in mind, I'm whinging about the world's best system. This system was literally blows everything out of the water that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, from the cab, I'm hitting auto level after we go around a hairpin, and like the caravan's leveling itself back at the right ride height. And then if I'm on the freeway, I can hit a button and it low rides so I can glide through aerodynamically. And then when I hit the water crossing, I hit another button. It goes all the way up to the limit straps. It's just like, I'm literally not complaining. It's R&D, and you could see in that video why I want these certain things. And they said to me, Reese didn't. Reese was on my side. Bruce, who's the smartest out of all of us, actually said, was the one that stopped me. He said, you're going to flip the van. I can't put it in because you're going to flip the van. And I was saying to Bruce that, let a boy play. I just want to play. If I flip the van, I'll flip the van. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying, these sort of caravans are designed for people that do this all the time. They're not designed for someone that wants to do a weekender, you know what I mean? Let me R&D it. If I flip it, I flip it. It is what it is. Another one we figured out is the front light bar keeps fusing out. The fuse keeps tripping, sorry. Don't know why that is. And then I'll get under today and have a look at that suspension and really go over it, make sure there's no bolts coming loose, make sure it's operating the way it's supposed to be, make sure the Panhard rods are all in the right locations. And also, a massive rookie error on the way in. I've got disconnectable sway bars. So basically, I can disconnect as soon as I get off the black top. I can disconnect my sway bars, which means my suspension, wheels, tires can all articulate properly. I've never had that before, and I know full well I have that now. But yesterday on the way in, I didn't disconnect my sway bars. I was coming in on sunset, I had a lot on my plate, I had kids, obviously we've got to get them in the bath before. I just full rookie mode, forgot to disconnect the sway bars. I'll disconnect them on the way out, just have a look at them. What I do know now is they can handle, when they're connected, they can handle a lot of stress. So what you were seeing yesterday is not even the full articulation of the van, and it's probably the reason also that the van got so tipsy. So on that hairpin on the way out, we'll have a look at how she behaves with the disconnected sway bars. But this is what a shakedown cruise is. You live and you learn. There's going to be problems with the caravan. There's going to be problems with user error. And there's also going to be a whole bunch of stuff in between. But I'm sure by the end of the trip, there's going to be more of them. So I'm pretty sure that's it for now. All right, I've been summoned inside. The kids must be up.
Hello, Dad. Hello, everyone. We're doing cards.
Hello, poopy hello.
Don't be silly to our friends. Our friends want to know. Our friends want to know. Ellis Wilder still didn't even stand up at 8 months old.
Take it.
We're judging off Wilder. She's excelling. Nah, she's doing better than Ellis was too.
I want to be wee.
You want to watch Dad go for a swim in a second?
It's fucking up again.
Where?
Dad's crazy. He's going for a swim in the river. Hey,
Daddy?
listen. He's going for a swim in the river.
No more poopy hair.
Don't even know what poopy hair means. What does it even mean?
Things to take away from this is our kids love poopy hair. Don't even know what that is. Aurora's 6 weeks old and can stand.
And I'm freaking cold.
And I've dragged my wife to the high country in what's almost winter. So plans have changed. I'm going to get some firewood because it's cold and I want everyone to be outside, not inside. And then I can go for my swim. time for an Arctic plunge. So I'm going to stoke the fire, get some wood on it, so when I get back it's bloody hot. You want to come in with me, Kyla?
No?
You coming in with me, Evie?
No. What if it was warm out here?
Oh, what if it was warm out here? There's no way you would come in. Come
Yes,
in.
I would. No.
So it was -2 degrees last night. I'm pretty sure this water is going to be very close to freezing.
How is it not frozen?
I don't know, my feet just froze when they touched the ground. You're funny, Wilder.
Ellis, Evie, what do you reckon? Dad's silly, isn't he? 30 seconds. Yeah.
I need to wee, but it's so cold.
It'll freeze.
My willies fall off and I can't wee.
Also, I said to Ellis, what do you reckon? He goes, poo-poo.
That was ridiculous, Kyla. I'm only just starting to get feeling back in my extremities.
So why are you wet?
Because I went in... What do you mean why am I wet? I went for a swim, remember?
What you did I wonder.
Well, now I can at least say, and Kyla doesn't agree with me, she can just look at things and be happy. I've got to do things to remember them, and I don't know. It excites me. Now I can always say I went for an ice bath in the Victorian High Country.
Who's ready to do a water crossing and go get some firewood and go for a drive?
Alright, we'll do the water crossing first, then we'll go get some firewood. And then I want to tackle that hill.
Oh my God, really? The one that those other people did this morning?
Yeah. Alright, let's get it. Are you ready, Bat?
Seatbelts on?
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you!
Well,
I
I've
don't
got to
like-
go down the big hill first. Wow! Wow!
Been a minute since we've done this.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday.
Alright, here you go. You ready?
Yes, let's go. Careful. Yeah, on the rocks.
Now we're going to climb back out.
Heat it up, then I'll get you more. Yeah. Wow, what a shit fight last night was. Jackson was up most of the night with all the kids because I became sick during the night too. The baby was out of sorts. Aurora, she's got a bit of a snotty nose, so couldn't breathe properly. Both boys are sick, and Evie was up spewing all night, so not a fun night, but we got to pack up and leave today. The show must go on, so hopefully everyone gets better enough to at least just jump in the truck and head off. Poor boys and girls and mum. What do you do?
Right, so this time I might actually disconnect the sway bars as well. How good's that? Look at this, swing through there. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, take them and show them.
All right, come here before the screaming kids get out of the truck. Private jetty. Home sweet home for the next night, anyway. Before we're going to take this bad boy back to get its first service. Uh-oh. Let's set up. This is probably top 5 spots that we've camped at, I reckon, in terms of camping, like not on the beach or whatever, like bush camps spots. This is top 5, and it's our friend's house. You meet so many cool people on the road. And sometimes you can use and abuse them. Hi, Boots and Lisa. I'm going to go hang out with the kids if I haven't hung out with them enough already today. They're probably going to drive me nuts.
Let's go further there somewhere.
This spot's cracker because it's currently a long weekend, as everyone knows that goes away for the long weekend.
I found the monster truck.
Ah, he found his monster truck. As everyone knows that goes away for the long weekend, it gets crowded, and we've got this place all to ourselves, which is nice.
I think they're selling this place too, still.
Yeah, but did they make up their mind? Because last time they spoke to us, they were like, we love it so much, but like, we don't use it enough, so we're going to sell it, but we love it. And then we went to buy it, and then we're like, what are we doing? We haven't even finished traveling.
I think they might still be selling it.
They're still selling it?
I think so.
We should confirm that with them.
Wilder, what have you been doing? Where have you been? Look at me.
Holy sh**. What the hell up?
Evie's so cute. Whenever we get somewhere, she always goes missing. We can't find her. She's in here setting up everything, opening all the windows, putting down all the fly screens. Have a look. She's opened up everything. Oh, put your bed up. Bed's up.
It's nice and dark in here.
It's dark, isn't it? Do you know why? Because we have no roof hatches. Because we had to have 5,000,000 watts of solar on our roof.
2,400 to be precise. Been a while since I had one of these, babe. A couple of months.
What do you rate it?
She's a 10. Dad milk's a 10 as well. It's good. Tell you what I find hilarious, Kyla.
What's that?
That I thought I was the only bloke on the planet that enjoyed a good dad milk. Turns out there's lots of you guys. And I'm not the only one that drinks Kahlua and milk and then lies to their kids about what's in it. Turns out you guys are just about as bad as me. Which is so funny. Look how much hang
milk
time.
is yummy though.
These kids are getting so much hang time.
They love that hammock.
They
What an
do.
investment.
It was such a good investment.
Babysitter.
Would I buy that for your Mother's Day though? Like 4 years ago. While we're also up close and personal here, actually, Kyla, I haven't told you I'm going to do this, so you're probably going to get all shy and nervous, but I just wanted to say from our little family to you guys watching, we appreciate so much the love and support that we got from the episode of Aurora's birth. Like, we got, I don't know how many messages, but more than what we normally get, and it was like so beautiful, and the things they said about you,
Yeah.
it was like,
It wasn't even just that. It was even when we posted her birth.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah, how many of you guys reached out to us and were so beautiful to us, and yeah.
We apologise for not getting back to everyone, but we film our travels, but it's mostly just family first for us. And we've just been cruising and we haven't been posting anything just because we post in a natural way. We film things that are happening in our day-to-day, and we only film when we feel like filming, and then we post when we feel like posting. So we've had a little bit of time off and we've just been cruising as a family, getting to know little Rosie over here. But I felt obligated to say, just because you guys were so beautiful and the amount of people that just melted our hearts with the things they were saying was amazing, hey?
Yeah, we didn't realise that people were going to... Well, it's restored faith in humanity. When we got bogged that time and this time, really just restores faith in humanity with how nice people can be, and strangers, just like...
saying beautiful things.
Our story touched them, and we made everyone cry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I didn't even cry, I was that panicked.
You guys cried more than he did. No, but on a serious note, it was beautiful. Thank you all. We do appreciate it, and we have read every single thing that you guys have said to us.
Jesus. He's out of the hammock.
We have read every single thing, but sorry, excuse me, like Jackson said, we just especially now with our fourth child, it's really hard to get back to everyone about all the messages and everything that we get. So
but just know we
read everything.
We've read
everything, and we feel every single thing that you guys are saying. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
I suppose collectively as a community, we feel it as collectively, and it's bloody beautiful. It's bloody beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. Our love back to you guys, because it was truly amazing.
How can you not stop? You have to use your million.
Gar.
No,
This is what
them.
we used to. Ellis used to say gar when he was a baby. Gar.
Why? Doesn't sound anything like cheers. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Righto. Baby's relaxed, finally. Dad, we're going to have dinner? Ready for dinner? What are we having again?
Curry mince and toast. Something easy. The most bush dad, cheapest, quickest meals of all time on a fire. Curried mince and toast. Secret to success: have everything ready to go near the fire.
Too much? Not enough.
Too much, not enough.
Oh yeah, baby.
Golden brown is what you want. Righto, mince up.
Look.
One-handed with the dad milk. Righto, technical measurements here. Bit of beef stock, just a bit of, about that much. Curry powder, we'll start with about that much. See, otherwise if too much curry, the kids won't like it. Brand new tomato paste. Bit of plain flour, thicken the sauce up a bit. Righto, so just bread, no toast.
Bread and butter. Do you want me to go do that? I'll go do that.
Sure. Righto boys, dinner's ready. Come have some dinner. They didn't care.
I'll do the dishes for it.
What was that? You're going to do the dishes tonight?
I'll do the dishes tonight.
And here's why my wife buys paper plates.
And why I decided to do the dishes on the night of paper plate night. Done.
That saves about half an hour with 4 kids. Look at this. Happiest man in the world. What a life. Say it every week, Kyla. What do I say every week?
What a life. I love my life. What a dream we've built for ourselves. We're living dreams.
Something like that.
Watch it. Oh, nice one.
Is she cracking a smile or what?
Almost. She's enjoying it.
Let us in. Say g'day.
G'day. G'day.
Say g'day, Mum.
G'day.
He said g'day, Mum.
Genius idea, isn't it?
Yeah, open the top one for me, babe.
Yeah.
Mum will move on to me. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Dallas. To hop into bed because he's cold.
Go, Alda.
Yeah, show your copy.
Dad, look my copy. Dad, look my copy.
Dog feet.
So pissed, man. Wasn't paying attention and engine overheated. Coolant's boiling. I'm so angry that I missed that.
Why are you trying to break it, turning it down?
I was trying to get it to not idle. I think that's the right way to explain it.
No, it's not. You're trying to make it idle.
But now the engine's overheated. We can't drive.
Oh, we're risking blowing that motor.
So that hasn't done anything bad to the motor?
knows. I don't know how I wasn't concentrating then. What was I talking about? What were we talking about? What?
We were...
I concentrated the whole way except for that last 2 minutes. I'm so pissed at myself.
here.
Oh, I found the problem. That's meant to be like that. It is what it is. I'll get in touch with someone. I'll try and get us a belt and after hours because it's Sunday. We were so close, but yet so far. And I should have been concentrating. Although it's not, well, end of the world that it overheated, but it's a brand new
And a brand new alternator.
Yeah. Oh, shit happens. Isuzu Ballarat was so good too. I blew a motor and they had a new motor in that within a week. Like, they were so good. Like, maybe it's just an oversight or maybe there was something else wrong. I don't know. Just, I can't get a win at the moment. I just want to get back on the road. But this is what shakedowns are for. You stay close to civilization and you test everything. You win some, you lose some. Play on, get the kids in the caravan, let's go watch a movie, let's have some lunch. And I'll play with my nunchuck.
All right, we're getting out. No zipper-dippers, we're running out. But I've got some tiny teddies for you. Yeah. We don't know how it happens though, do we?
No idea. Just sit on the floor till we put the bed up, please. Sit there like good boys until Mum gets Rosie.
Yes. What did you say?
Daddy got those rubber blocks.
And he went.
You might go 0 to 60 in like what, 3.5?
Like this really easy.
I've seen it so many times. It's their favorite movie.
Now, when Mom we go in that shop, that is when Mom home.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I was in the box later.
Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it?
Because the belt's obliterated and it's not a standard Isuzu belt, I'm just trying to confirm the part number. So I've got to count the grooves on the 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get the belt length, but at least I can give them the amount of grooves and they can guess between a couple of different belts. It's the old voltage radio slump. Yeah, mate. So, long story short, police officer pulls up. I think he's going to find me because we pulled up on the wrong side of the road just because it was the only place to pull up. Turns out he watches all our videos. He's called his mate up. They're towing us back into town. Oh, yeah, I've got a right turn here. And the police officer's escorting us in. I've called the mechanic from Shakedown, who hopefully, it's Sunday afternoon, hopefully he's going to have a belt for us. And he's either going to run it out to me or I've got to catch a cab in, get the belt, swap the belt over. Then I'm going to take it in there and see if, make sure everything's aligned properly. Because obviously a belt shouldn't just wear and throw itself like that. I just want to win. I would really, really like a win. We've had the truck motor, had delay after delay, and now this. What's up, Wildy?
The truck got broken, then he hooked us up, and then we drove. He's helping us drive to town, so he hooked us up.
That's exactly what happened. Good boy. You were listening well.
But Walter didn't.
Yeah, Wilder?
No.
No.
Car.
We up on top of these road trees.
How is a beer?
So it's not so bad, is it? We could have been stuck in worse places. We say that every time we get stuck. We could be stuck in worse places.
Yeah, it's just an alternator.
We've got a dad milk, so that's...
I had dad milk. It's all gone.
Boys have been playing in their little playroom all day today because we're in that on the side of the road, that busy road. But I don't know, it's beautiful here, peaceful, nice green grass for everyone to play on.
No, we're not
A lot worse.
Yeah, I'm pissed at myself that I didn't have a spare belt. Like,
It's all right. How are you to know that like we've taken off for a few days? How are you to know that?
But it's a new alternator. It's a new alternator, and it's powering a very powerful system. And I literally said to Reese before I left, I need to pick up a spare belt, and I didn't. And then, like, what if we were stranded in the high country? You know what I mean?
So
like,
you already thought that?
I've already thought about it, and then I didn't do it, which is like, in my mind, parenting, because like I've got my kids on the side of a freeway because I didn't do something I knew was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, so the motor blows, you can't carry a spare motor, but it's an alternator belt on a brand new alternator that could fail, you know?
I didn't realise it was a sort of a thing to do that.
Yeah, and it just would have been, I would have pulled over, I would have put the new belt on, and it would have got us the shed at least for him to figure out why
it was doing
the pulleys weren't aligned, or why it was rubbing, or whatever the case may have been. But yeah.
Oh well, we're here now.
It's not
we're all good.
It's
we'll just get it sorted.
Yeah, it's like just a belt. It's fine, but it's just a pain in the backside. We're a couple of days behind schedule now. So what?
That's all right. What's another couple of days?
Can't wipe the smile off my face.
That's not a smile, is it?
As usual, our life is a shit show.
Well, it is actually, isn't it? It's chaos, but let's just get some rest. Have an early night.
Not yet, or do we have to?
Do we have a plan? What's the plan? Someone's getting it.
Well, I wanted to just
show you the plan later, I guess.
Well, no, the police officer that escorted us in. What are the odds of him knowing who we were, by the way? The only police officer in town. Yeah. He's the only one that works in town. Yeah. Anyway, he offered to take me into Shepparton and then pick up the belt and bring me back, and I could put it on. But then, after speaking to a few mates, they've organised a very good mechanic from in town to come out, put the belt on, check all the pulleys while we're here, just to make sure it's all Mickey Mouse, and then I can drive the caravan in, get the caravan serviced and looked at for its first service.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's where it's supposed to be, and then into the desert we go, which is like such a great idea after such a terrible shakedown. But it just goes to show things go wrong.
Yes, shakedowns are meant to be like this, aren't they? If nothing breaks, then you're not doing it right.
Things go wrong.
That's what we say anyway.
And the people that act and sell life on the road as if they don't go wrong, I'm going to punch you in the face the moment I say, can I threaten people on the internet? Are you going to cut that out? Or
you can threaten the people that are nasty. If they don't post true stuff, that's whatever. But the people that are nasty, we can threaten them.
No, I don't think you can threaten anyone really, but I think that's frowned upon.
Anywho.
Except for the people that lie about shakedowns.
Let's go. Let's get some rest.
Okay.
Put the kids to bed in a minute.
Hey, Pip, come here. Chaos.
He's chaos. He should have been called Chaos.
Say hello. Say good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good boy.
Good night,
you too, Evie, come on. Come and say good night to everyone.
Good night. Good night.
You're not going to talk to them
Come
here.
back here.
This is them right there.
7 years later.
Am I here? Yep. Good night.
Good night.
Dad, you're This is them here, okay? Waving to them here. Good night.
Am I saying?
Good night.
Good night.
It's the longest good night ever.
Night.
So I'm going to press and
Oh,
record.
I wasn't recording.
Good night.
No.
While we waited for the truck to be fixed, we take the first photos of our new apparel range from Cartwright Company, which is now live.
What's happened?
Well, I was kneeling down here trying to get the shot, and then I stood up and my bum went in the cactus.
Oh my God,
and I got cactus in my bum. All through my
like
bum.
these
And
in her bum.
Oh, and it's all stuck in my shirt and my shorts. Not my finest moment.
I literally just plucked thorns out of her bum cheeks. But did you get the shot?
But I did. But I think I did.
I hope so.
I'm in Ouchie though. I think they're those ones that sting, like they stay in you and they sting. Whew, hecky. Why does it have to happen to me?
You or Wilder?
We're our brother's daughter's son's brother. He's
Ellis, if you fall into them,
son.
mate, you're going to get really hurt. Can you come out of there, please? Old cactus ass. How does one sit on a cactus? Cacti? Cactus.